Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and it is time for the SummerSlam 2014 predictions video. And now, we're going to really, upset a lot of people because we're going to talk about what's really going to happen. Not what we want to happen, but what's going to happen in the real world. Because fans, as of late, are living in a dream world. They're thinking a lot of things that are just not fucking true. And it's time to fucking set the rule book straight. It's time to fucking get back to reality here. And we're going to have The Miz defeating Ziggler to retain the IC Championship. Doesn't matter how much you cheer for Ziggler. Doesn't matter, how much he's a great athlete. He is. Let's admit it, the things that Ziggler does, the amount of bumps he takes, but, at the end of the day, all those bumps, all those moves, all that talent, it's a waste, because Ziggler's not going to go anywhere. Ziggler already hit his head on the fucking ceiling. He's never going to break through that glass ceiling again. He did it once, and it really wasn't like breaking through the glass ceiling at all, because as soon as he won that world belt, it was back to square one for Ziggler. And in fact, just to show you how much they don't support Ziggler, they punish him for having a fucking concussion. What does that tell you? The guy put his body on the line, put his own fucking, brain cells on the line for the fucking company. And what do? They take the belt off of him because he had an injury, because of putting his body on the line to make WWE money. So they might fake it sometimes. They support Ziggler by giving him title matches. But the match is going to come and go, and he's going to lose. Then you're going to have Bray Wyatt defeating Chris Jericho. I pray to God this fucking happens. At least put Bray Wyatt back on track. Bray Wyatt has just been so fucking bland and boring. I never thought that Cena burying him would just destroy his whole fucking career. I mean, this is truly an example of someone being buried. After Cena, put all that fucking crap on him, it was very symbolic. He hasn't been able to dig his way out of it. Truthfully, he's still back at, what the fuck was it? What pay-per-view, Payback. He's still buried under all that shit. Someone's got to come around and tell someone to take all that shit off of him because, since then, the promos are fucking gibberish. I have people telling me I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Bray Wyatt's promo being fucking trash on Raw. That segment right there, that Michael Cole interview, was fucking just atrocious. How fucking boring was that? Bray Wyatt babbling to Jericho about his dad being disappointed in him. And as I said, Jericho's a fucking millionaire. If anything, his dad is living in a big fucking mansion. That's the fucking truth of the matter right there. Dogs are barking. They agree with me. Shut up! Anyway, so, everyone should be in agreement on this, just like the fucking dogs. Because really, if a motherfucking dog could realize that Jericho and Bray Wyatt had a disastrous promo, I think, even the smallest pea brain in the YWC could figure it out. Bray Wyatt is just never going to get back to that same status he had before. It's all because of Cena. Then it's going to be Rusev defeating Jack Swagger in the flag match. I really don't think that they're going to have Swagger beat Rusev, in the flag match, and someone who's undefeated. They haven't had problems with breaking anybody else's undefeated streak, but I seriously don't think it's going to be that clear-cut, like Swagger's going to be the hero waving the flag at the end. Nah, motherfuckers, I don't see it happening that way. It's going to be Rusev probably cheating in some way. Lana will probably get involved. AJ's going to defeat Paige to retain the Divas title. I'm expecting this match to be a lot better than the one that they had at Battleground. I hope to fucking God it's better and maybe less botches. That would be much appreciated. You know, the build-up has been kind of shitty. You know, very, very generic with, you know, Paige just playing the most generic of heels. But, you know, perhaps the match will be fucking decent. By the way, you know, spoiler alert, the card had been released. You know, the not the results, but the match times, and this match is expected to go around 10 minutes. So with 10 minutes, that's more than enough time for the Divas to figure out what the fuck to do in this match. They're giving them more time, which will give them more room to have a better match. So even if there are some slow, sucky parts, they still got a whole bunch more minutes to fucking do some good shit. Then it's going to be Rollins defeating Ambrose in the Lumberjack match. Why the fuck? They have all these stipulations. Why would Ambrose pick a Lumberjack match? Just by Ambrose picking this match makes him fucking lame. You know, Ambrose is supposed to be a cool psycho guy. You'd think maybe he'd go for something more sadistic. Maybe challenge him to a one-on-one ladder match with the Money in the Bank on the line. Maybe a steel cage match for fucking goddamn sakes. Instead, he picks a Lumberjack match, which Lumberjack matches are just fucking boring. I've never seen a good Lumberjack match. Just off the top of your head right now watching this video without having to consult Wikipedia, do 1,000 Google searches, name one fucking Lumberjack match that was good or at least decent. Ha! Can't name one, can ya? My point exactly. You know, I'm sure the match is going to have some athleticism, but having a bunch of goofballs around the ring is just going to take away from it. You know, if anything else, they should have just had a plain old one-on-one match between the two of them. We haven't seen that yet. We were supposed to last month at Battleground, but we never fucking got it. Why do we have to have a bunch of Mama Luke standing around the ring just looking at them wrestle? And once in a while, they're going to be thrown back in the ring. Then it's going to be Roman Reigns defeating Randy Orton. Very fucking obvious here that Reigns, you know, the guy that everybody wants to see push because he's so fucking great with his fucking Valley Girl accent on Raw. Believe that! You know? That's what's so great about him, and also his fucking great two moves. Two moves and the Valley Girl accent is going to get him a lot of fucking, you know, a lot of heat here in the WWE. More power to the Roman Reigns fans. You know, you got a great wrestler there that you're looking up to there. Yeah, Roman Reigns. What a fucking piece of shit. I am not expecting this match to be good. If anything, I'm actually expecting Randy Orton. Yes, this is coming from me. The man that has bashed Randy Orton over the years. I am here to say this. Randy Orton is, you know, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times better of a wrestler than Roman Reigns. Just take a look at their matches on Raw. You have Roman Reigns who can't do fucking shit. Randy Orton, at least he's got a variety of moves. He's got a backbreaker. He's got a DDT. He's got a fucking belly-to-back suplex on a fucking table. And not only that, but he also hits his finisher from a variety of different angles. Let's also remember that Randy Orton's timing is ace. Remember when he hit that Evan Bourne with the RKO and mid-shooting star press? Remember how fucking awesome that was? Well, that's because Randy Orton was responsible for that. Roman Reigns just hits the most basic spear ever, and it's the worst spear in WWE history. Goldberg, Rhino, Edge, Christian, all of them have hit better spears, way better fucking spears than Roman Reigns. So if this match is going to be even passable, it's going to be because of Randy Orton making it passable. See that, motherfuckers? Randy Orton fans are dancing in the street because the Brad Rules has finally said that Randy Orton might do something good. but he probably won't. Then it's going to be Brie Bella defeating Stephanie McMahon. Yes, I believe that, you know, maybe Daniel Bryan will probably make an appearance at SummerSlam. It'll probably be maybe something with Triple H and Daniel Bryan. Maybe a little bit of a standoff between the two. There will be a distraction, and Brie Bella will make Stephanie tap out to the yes lock. That's what I am anticipating. They're going to have the feel-good moment because Swagger's not going to beat Rusev, so you're not going to get the flag waving. You know, you will get Roman Reigns winning, which you'll probably enjoy, but, you know, that will be the feel-good moment, you know. The one that everybody will cheer for, supposedly. Brie Bella making Stephanie tap. And for the most part, that will be a pretty good moment. You know, I'm expecting the match not to be too bad, actually. I'm sure they're going to put enough surprises and little things in there where, you know, it will give the illusion that either one of them know how to wrestle, motherfuckers. And then in your main event, it's going to be Brock Lesnar. The man who rightfully ended the streak of The Undertaker. Still happy about it. Still feel like marching in the street because Taker fucking lost. Finally, in a realistic fashion. Fucking lost. At WrestleMania. I'm still happy about it because I love me some Lesnar. And Lesnar, the part-timer, is going to beat Cena. He's going to win the belt. And I'm going to be happy about it. Sure, he's not going to show up. He's probably going to, you know, promote his match at Night of Champions or whatever. He's probably going to be there one night leading up to the pay-per-view. But Lesnar will be champion, and at least it's not Cena. You know, that's the thing right there. Lesnar deserves another title run. For fuck's sakes, if The Rock can hold the belt for 3 months and barely be there, at least Brock Lesnar, who's younger, more athletic, you know, and he doesn't have any ring rust. Every single time he stepped in there, he's put on ace performances pretty much. So I'm going to be happy about that. I am expecting blood during this match. If the Extreme Rules match had blood from 2012, we should have twice as much blood at SummerSlam, motherfuckers. At least I'm hoping. Hopefully, you know, they waived the rule book a little bit. You know, this is not being heralded as a no-holds-barred match, but maybe they might change it or just let it go. If you can remember at SummerSlam 2012, Brock Lesnar and Triple H wrestled in what was basically no-holds-barred, even though it was technically a regular match. So I think they might let them go. We'll probably see some weapon shots, maybe some fighting on the outside. You know what I mean? I'm expecting it to be a good match. At the end of the day, in all honesty, I don't think SummerSlam is going to be that bad. I don't think it's going to suck too much. I'm trying to keep positive about this. I think that if everything else fails, that at least the main event will be pretty good. Lesnar and Cena have already put on a great classic match in the past. So I don't see any reason why they can't put on another one and make it even better or maybe just as good. I'll be happy with it being just as good or maybe a little bit worse. You know, at least it will be a good match, I think. And, you know, seriously, Stephanie and Brie will probably be entertaining. If Bryan shows up, that will be a nice little surprise. You know, hopefully everything else doesn't suck too much. Maybe we might get some surprise. Maybe Roman Reigns will showcase a new move. You know, maybe he'll do the Superman punch off the top rope. Maybe we'll see a top rope spear. Or maybe Reigns could do that spear that Big E does through the ropes, you know. Go ahead. You might as well steal a move from another guy if you can't get originality. Just steal from somebody else. After all, you are riding the Rock's coattails. Alright, motherfuckers. SummerSlam. It might be a decent show. It might suck fucking cock. Who the fuck knows anymore? It's WWE. It's a wild card, baby. A wild card. Yeah!